This is India. Around 60,000 years ago, a bunch of people came here from Africa and other places, and then a bunch of icebergs melted and mountains grew, and it became a pizza slice shaped country. India is the land that gave the world 3 C's. Not that C. This C. Chess, and our best kept secret, Chumban. Yup, we gave the world the kiss. 3,500 years ago, Indians even wrote about it in this book they call the Vedas, apparently written by this guy with 4 heads, who rides the swan. This swan riding guy, Brahma, or some people pretending to be him, wrote about how humans sniffed each other, just like a girl cow does to a boy cow, and how this boy who jumps around on 70mm screen does to his filmy lady loves. And then came Vedvyas, yep, the guy who helped Brahma write the Vedas, and the guy who wrote this long poem about his own grandsons fighting the ultimate archery battle. He wrote about a bunch of stuff like bows and arrows and some more arrows. Oh, and mouth-to-mouth kissing, the first mention of it ever. A son of a sadhu, unaware of the indiscretion he was committing, tells his father about a girl he just met.
She set her mouth to my mouth and produced a sound that evoked pleasure in me.
Oh, did I mention? We came up with the term kissing. The Indian busa or bosa became the Latin term for kissing, pasium. And what we up in the north call kuss became kiss. Not this kiss. Indians were big on kissing, so they wrote about it some more. Like these 30 different ways written in this book by Vatsyaya called Kama Sutra. That literally means the thread of desire, and it was basically the Esquire magazine equivalent of how to do upper persuasion before some lower invasion, published in the 2nd century. And then this guy called Alexander, who we nicknamed Sikandar, came to India riding on a horse in 326 BC. He headed to Punjab, saw some desi tongue action, and then he went like,
"Hey, this looks fun. Why aren't other people doing this fun thing?"
So he went and shared it with the world. And then the world was like, "Thanks, let's make out." And then the Indians continued to make out. They had been making out for centuries by now. They didn't need Alexander to get them going. So they tried some more stuff Vatsyaya told them about in Kama Sutra and had a lot of babies. And because people at that time couldn't Netflix and chill, they watched a whole lot of movies. That's when someone thought, hey, maybe they should kiss on screen and make some money ratnam. So they did this for the first time in 1929 in this movie called Prapanch Pash. That's Charu Roy creepily staring at Sita Devi before snogging her. She's Anglo-Indian, so it's okay. And then came this movie called Karma, and they Karma Sutra'd the heck out of it in a 4-minute long kiss between Devika Rani and her Priyatam Himanshu Rai. But they're married in real life, so it's okay. While this was going on, we got a bit busy trying to get some illegal immigrants out of our country who had come here looking for masala, chai and masala chai. So after going from kissing their ass to kissing their colonizing asses goodbye, we started writing some laws. And that's when Pada Poster and Niklas Cinematograph Act. Because of that act, we went from rubbing lips to brushing flowers. And instead of cleavage, we started showing pahars. Wait, there's more to the history of kiss, but that's in part 2 of this video.